So this is what's in this crater. And that colorful picture, they black it out completely. But in this one, we can see what's there. By the way, that colorful picture that I posted is no longer. The link was taken down by the son of a bitches from NASA. Well, the secret is tight fuckers. Oh, that made me really angry. Every single image that has shown something, starting from the Soho solar satellite, they have gone out of their way to delete the shit out of that. Now they only post 40 pictures from, 40 images from 3,000. Imagine, they delete 2,900 images. Over 2,960 images. And they posted 40. And you can see how the time changed one image per day out of 3,000. This is a disgrace. I don't understand how the taxpayer put up with this shit, and the scientists, because the scientists also are paying for these programs and their salaries. So essentially what these people are doing is using that money for something else, for their own agenda. Well, this is totally incomprehensible. How stupid the American people is. Because forget about the world, they're not paying tax over this. We are paying tax. And that tax is paying for this. Billions, trillions of dollars going into who knows what. That mission to Pluto costed over $1 billion, almost $2 billion. And that's not even counting the salaries. And for what? For 10 pictures? That's all we got, 10 shitty ass pictures. And out of the 10 pictures, only 2, 3 little fragments they show with a little bit of quality, just a little bit, not even the whole full resolution. Imagine the Voyager 2 took better images than the Mars rovers. That is unacceptable. But nobody's saying nothing. These people are sitting on their asses, sucking their thumbs like little babies, and believing everything that NASA tells them. Every freaking lie. Dr. Bergrum, Norman R. Bergrum, the top scientist, and that man has a resume that I don't know anybody that has more work and knowledge than these scientists. They tried to poison him after the 2005 Disclosure Project video conference, named after the book he wrote in 1979. Imagine, in 1979. The book is called Ringmakers of Saturn. And the reason for that is because the Saturn rings are made artificially by these gigantic cylindrical objects that you can find them in every single mission of NASA mission. Orbiters, the Apollo, and telescope images, you find them everywhere, including on Earth. And what he say, not only in that video, I mean in the book, but in the video, the images he showed, Mars engulfed by a huge cloud. And I don't know what that cloud was, but he said that whatever that, I mean, that man has such a high clearance, security clearance, that he was able to dig into the archives, and he said that he saw images of things that are just incomprehensible, but and pristine images, no shitty blurry crap that we get. He said that none of these images are worth nothing. These images are worthless, and you can see why. This image is the official image posted by NASA. They say, oh, we put them in high resolution, but the high resolution of what? Overexposed, blurry shit. Get the all that? No, man, fuck out with that, man. Look, you just darken this image, and you can see that there are millions of buildings there. And no building, but monuments. This is a diabolical looking shit. I mean, if whoever built the race that built this monument has to be just like those monuments. Nasty looking and bad attitude and I mean, diabolical. Because what's in, I mean, you just have to see the colorful picture that was taken down. The same picture that you're looking at right now. This shitty ass picture is not even close to the real good picture, which is this one. Check this out. This is the real picture right here. That picture that you just saw. You can never compare this colorful picture that show not only the real colors of the moon, but this incredible, incomprehensible work of art, but it's really diabolical at the same time, and it's all reptilian looking, everything. All the buildings are made to look like reptiles, and reptile looking entities, or you cannot call them humanoid, but they don't look like humans. And just look at this one right here. There's so many of them that, and they all look really, man, I mean, diabolical. And they all have this, see, they make faces, all of them, and huge, medium, tiny, I mean, every single size is there. Where's that crater right there? Look at this one right here. I mean, look at this thing, man. It formed faces. And the faces of something diabolical. There is a crocodile or some kind of reptile right here, made out of these structures. Where is it at? Right there. Right there. There it is. Only one person I have seen that has done the work And it was from another Apollo 8 image that he showed the original image posted by his people that was already tampered to death. Well, he used just a simple program, Adobe 10, and man, when he used one of the tools that is called a burning tool, my God, when he showed what is in that picture, it just give you the creeps big time. Let me see, where's the cursor right now? And here is the crocodile looking thing. Right there. What the hell is it? Oh, there's so many. Look at this dish looking, whatever deals are. They're not dish. These are structure made to look like that, and they're used for who knows what. They look like parabolic antenna, but they're all hexagonal, all of them. There's not a single crater on the moon, impact crater. That's the biggest freaking lie. All those are molten holes made by these electromagnetic vehicles, exactly as Dr. Berggruen explained in the book. And I already discovered that years before I even read that book. I mean, I couldn't put my finger on what was that I was looking at, but finally, when I watched The Moon is Your Worst Nightmare by R. Peterner, oh boy, that immediately the puzzle was solved. Because I thought it was some kind of cat people, because you see these eyes made with structure that look like eyes with vertical pupils. And there's only two animals that I know that have vertical pupils, cats and reptiles. And I didn't see anything resembling a cat. No, it's just a reptilian. It's a reptilian race who controls us, who have been keeping this planet at war forever. I mean, you see Jose Escamilla Luna documentary, and he showed just a short clip of these eyes looking shit, and oh my God, it just give you the freaking creeps. What he showed there, and that's the only one, there's so many. The people just doesn't know any of this, and they don't believe it, because that's how we have been groomed not to believe anything unless NASA say it, or the government. NASA say, oh, there's nothing on the moon. Yeah, and what is this? All these enormous freaking buildings everywhere, and monuments that look so diabolical. Look at these two pair of eyes right there, made out of huge structures. I mean, they didn't leave an inch untouched. So there's one reptile here, and there is another one right here next to it. But that reptile here is the head with horn of some diabolical entity looking shit. Look, this tool makes an eye with those hexagonal dish-looking things. I mean, if you study this image, you will have to conclude that this is a reptilian race or races. There's got to be more than one, according to